Watson talked earlier this week about challenging some of the younger players and also how operating the no-huddle, how comfortable he's getting.
We have the talent, we have the operation, and there's we have a lot of young guys, especially that haven't played as much football as me, Amari, a couple of O-linemen, Nick Chubb and things like that. So, the things that I'm seeing and the things that I, back there as a quarterback, I want them to be able to see the same things. Because if we can do that, then that's where the more explosive plays are able to happen, throughout the game.
Deshaun, what do you like about running the no-huddle like you guys do on Saturday?
It's really just, the defense have to commit to what they want to do. So just switching up the tempo is always good. Being able to see the defense and let them show their hand. The hard part is when they don't show their hand, but, they got to make a choice because, they got to be able to communicate as well as us too. So, that's always a good thing.
Quincy, the more I hear him talk, the more I understand why the Browns wanted that guy as their quarterback.
Oh, yeah, he's very impressive in those post-game situations. Like, I think his second post-game press conference back was that's when I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, he's back, right? Like, I think after the Cincinnati game, when you listen to his post-game press conference versus what it was against Houston, right? He didn't do any of the normal Deshaun stuff that he does, right? But against Cincinnati, he was able to break down why he threw an interception, what happened with his eyes, what happened with the defense, what happened with the route, and why it got thrown wrong, and then diagnose what he should have done to fix it, right? All from recall. And he did that same thing, which I felt like was more impressive, with a random ball that he threw in the dirt that somebody asked him about, and he was just like able to bring it back up. I was like, okay, mentally he's back, because he didn't do that against Houston, right? He didn't recall it with that level, and now he's back at that level where he's recalling all these things, and it's really good to see him out there taking ownership of this offense, right? Because the last 2 weeks before this game, it felt like Deshaun Watson was running Kevin Stefanski's offense from his body language perspective. Now, the last week and going forward, it looks like he's running the offense that he's in command of. Right. And that's a beautiful place to be in, right? And that's where he's going to become a much better quarterback when he's at that place.